You know how sometimes you look at a piece of art and it just feels like there's a whole world trapped inside it? Well, that's exactly what we're diving into. This is a story that didn't start with words on a page. Nope. It was born directly from the canvas of a single, really mysterious painting. Okay, so this is the very first clue we get, and it's straight from the creator. This is the eye looking through the broken glass. It's so enigmatic, right? It immediately tells you it's not just about what you're seeing, but who is seeing it and that their view is somehow fractured. This one line pretty much sets the stage for everything. So, every story has to start somewhere, with a spark. For this one, though, the spark wasn't some abstract concept. It was an image, a painting just loaded with symbols, and every single one of them is like a little piece of a puzzle. And these aren't just random objects thrown onto a canvas. The creator literally calls them clues. You have the moon, which also kind of doubles as an eye. Then there's this burning bush, a really powerful symbol, but look closer. It has its own eye, watching the whole scene. And then you start to see these recurring figures, like a bat and a blue squirrel who pop up in different paintings, giving you the first hint that this is all part of a much larger, interconnected universe. And this detail right here is so important. The fact that it's number 2 tells you this isn't a one-off story. The blue child is a character who exists across multiple pieces of art, a traveler not just between worlds, but between canvases. And that blue squirrel we just talked about? Yep, it was in the first painting too. So from here, the story makes this jump from the symbolic world of the painting into an actual, tangible narrative. It becomes a story about a family who's messing with the very fabric of reality. At the absolute heart of this story are the girl's parents. They're scientists, and they've built these portals. But listen, these aren't the safe, stable gateways you see in sci-fi. Opening one of these is like rolling the dice with the universe. You have no idea what's on the other side, and stepping through could very well be a one-way trip. This really just lays out the incredible contrast, doesn't it? On one side, you've got the parents' world, clean labs, controlled experiments, known variables. And on the other side, total chaos, a world with twisted purple trees and bizarre architecture. It's the great unknown. And her parents? They're trying to study this mayhem from a safe distance, by sending drones through first. But well, we all know what they say about the best laid plans, especially when there's a curious kid involved. This next part, this is the moment that changes everything. Just like that. Her parents are off somewhere debating the risks, planning the next move, and this 12-year-old girl, driven by nothing more than pure curiosity, just walks through. She's not weighed down by all the ethical questions or the what-ifs. She's just a kid exploring. And the immediate result is just terrifying. Imagine it. She turns around, expecting to see the portal the way back home, and there's nothing. Just a solid wall. The door is gone. In an instant, she is totally alone, trapped in some kind of ruined, post-apocalyptic world. So what does a 12-year-old girl do when she's trapped in another dimension? She adapts. This whole section is about her transformation from a simple child into a true survivor. Her first instincts are actually pretty incredible. I mean, of course she panics at first, who wouldn't? But then she gets logical. She leaves a note right where she arrived, just on the off chance her parents can follow. She starts scavenging for anything useful, and she realizes this world may be hostile, so she even finds a spiked club for protection. And just look at this progression. The creator talks about seeing her in these different scenes over time. First, she builds a cart because she can't carry everything. Then she ingeniously builds a little mobile home on that cart. She figures out a system for collecting water with plastic bottles. She even crafts new clothes from material she finds. This isn't just surviving, this is evolution. And this detail is just so haunting. She's in this alien place, but she keeps finding things she recognizes, like a gumball machine. It's proof that people were here in a world that was a lot like hers. But now, there's just no one. Only the silent, empty ruins. Now we're getting to the most profound part of this whole story. It stops being just about the girl's journey and becomes about the creator's deep connection to her, a connection that seems to completely defy the boundary between imagination and reality. This is the question the creator starts asking themselves. As they imagined her all alone out there, the experience became intensely, emotionally real for them. So, were they just making things up? Or was this something more? I mean, just listen to that. The emotional weight of imagining her situation was so powerful that the creator says they felt her loneliness. They cried with her, and they actually had to call their sister just to calm down, to reconnect to our world to cope with the isolation they were channeling from hers. And this is where it gets truly mind-bending. The creator starts to believe the connection was a two-way street, that somehow across the void of imagination, the girl could actually feel their presence. That even in her darkest, most desolate moments, she knew she wasn't completely alone. Ultimately, it all comes down to a choice. The creator acknowledges that, yeah, this is a world of their imagination, but they choose to believe in the reality of this girl's spirit. It's such a powerful statement about how stories become real for us, not just as entertainment, but as an act of deep empathy, almost an act of faith. And that really leaves us with this final thought to chew on. If a character feels so real to their creator, and if maybe, just maybe, that character can feel the creator in return, does the story ever really end? Or does it just continue to exist in a dimension all its own, waiting for someone new to look through that broken glass and see it?